What's up, everybody? It's Sean here from Worldwide Bread Show. Listen, do me a favor. Make sure if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. Get in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from, what you think about this video. Listen, I want to make a real quick match reaction video to what I saw yesterday with Manchester United, now equal and level on points with them dirty Scousers. 33 points, top of the table. What do you think about that? Well, I'm going to tell you what I think. Real quick, what I think about the game. Dare say maybe give some praise to people that I'm not used to praising, for you that watch me a lot. But I call it how I see it. I don't allow my agendas to cloud my judgment. So let me say this to you. First and foremost, I called a 2-1 win. We got a 2-1 win. I'm grateful for that. I felt that the result was fair. I feel like we controlled most of the game. I didn't feel like Villa were better than us at all at any point. I feel like Villa come to play. I love how they play. They have some quality players. They played well, and honestly, a draw would not have been an unfair result on them whatsoever. However, I feel like we were well worth the win. Both keepers made some pretty good saves throughout the game. And I felt like when it comes to the goals that were conceded and the goals that were scored, I personally feel like that the goal that we allowed them to get was pretty soft, because I'm going to say one negative thing about the game yesterday. One negative thing, and that was, once again, we kind of get beat on the back post, and we don't defend the back post well. Luke Shaw, during that goal. Now, Luke Shaw played a phenomenal game yesterday. Both fullbacks did. And I'm going to spend most of my time talking about the fullbacks because I believe they were the bright spot in yesterday's match. However, I think Luke Shaw once again got sucked in so deep. He was actually level, if not ran past Harry Maguire and let the back post wide open for the tap-in after the cross from Jack Grealish. Now, here's what I want to talk about. For me, my man of the match yesterday, I know a lot of people are saying Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly played well. I love it when Eric Bailly's healthy and firing, because Harry Maguire looks better when Eric Bailly's with him, because they can play a higher line. Harry Maguire can even get more into the attack. I think Eric Bailly gives Maguire more confidence than Lindelof, knowing that Bailly has that recovery pace and he can cover for him a little bit more. I feel like both played well. Eric Bailly obviously was a lot of people's man of the match. Phenomenal game-saving, win-saving, 2 points saving block at the end of the game by Léa Lafont, the African elephant. I know people call him that. That's my guy. I love Eric Bailly. But, of course, he gets hurt a lot because he does crazy things with his body, like put his head places it has no business being. However, he was not my man of the match. My man of the match was oozing yet again yesterday. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba was phenomenal. He was everywhere. He was putting in tackles. He was slide tackling, stripping people of the ball. He was doing everything that all these people that criticize him for not playing for the shirt, he was doing all of it. He won 4 aerial duels, one of which he took a cheap shot to the mouth, blood flowing from his face. What else do you guys want? Oh, I know he's playing for a move. I don't give a flying flip if he is playing for a move. Because guess what? If he's playing that well for a move and he helps win us the Premier League title, we can lift the trophy and adios. See you later. I have no problem with it. When we have Paul Pogba at his best, we have the best overall talented midfielder on the planet. When he's playing his best and allowed to operate in free roles, and freer roles, allowed to be creative, and he's on his game, no one can do everything that Pogba can do. So sit down, all of you haters. He's just playing for the move. I don't care. I don't care. The fact is, a lot of you guys hate Paul Pogba for stuff that really has a lot to do with his filthy agent. Now, you can say, well, Paul Pogba was in charge of his agent. I can hear that. So at the end of the day, I don't like everything that's happened, but if we get a 100% committed to the cause for the rest of the season, Paul Pogba will be better for it. Now, also, let me take a moment to also sit down all of the Anthony Martial haters. I've been telling you, I myself almost had a meltdown over some of Tony's misses, and I said, Tony, you got to shape up. But I've never doubted Tony's quality. I bang on every stream. 20 open field goals last year in the Prem. We know what the guy can do. We just need to get him firing, and he had a striker's goal yesterday. Striker's goal. Now, let's talk about that goal, and let me stop. And today, for one day only, I hope it's not one day only, but I'm just making a joke, like a fire sale here. We're going to stop, and I am going to praise Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for yesterday's performance. Yes, my friend, you heard it here. Praise where it is due. And I'm telling you, if Ole keeps setting the team up this way, and I see some of the things I've seen yesterday out of Ole, and this long may it continue, I know we'll win something under this manager. And I've said I don't think he's the long-term guy. There's a lot about his management style that I don't like. There's a lot of big flaws in what he's done, but there's a lot of good things he's done too. And I'm not so married to my agenda, how I felt, that I won't look at new information and say, look, he got it right there. And I feel like yesterday he got it right. Let me tell you all the ways I think the manager got it right. And I need some of you to go into the kitchen, open up the refrigerator, get yourself a cold cup of tea, either in celebration because you've been trying to get me to praise the manager, or a wet rag because you're about to pass out, about how I'm going to break down real quick why I think Ole was amazing yesterday. Now, here's the thing. The Wolves match, the previous Everton match, I can show you why there are things about Ole that makes me feel the way I do. But yesterday, listen, everyone was saying, oh, we're playing a diamond. We're playing a diamond. And I told people, if Karthik is watching this, I told you, bro. I told you, bruv. I told you. Just because we see certain form personnel doesn't mean it's a diamond. And I'm sure some people will say, we played a diamond yesterday. No, we didn't play a diamond. We played a 4-2-3-1. Paul Pogba played more off the left with more free roll, and he drifted in to help even in the midfield a good bit. Now, the shape could move into more of a diamond, but it's very fluid. And I want to give Ole credit for that. Here's the other things I want to give Ole credit for. I have criticized him because defensively I feel like maybe I have to blame him for the staff. The coaching staff doesn't know how to coach defense half the time. That's why we get beat on the back post all the time. Saw it again yesterday. It's annoying. But I felt like, especially Aaron Wan-Bissaka has regressed tremendously over the last year under this manager. However, yesterday, I don't know if it was hearing about Max Aarons. I don't know what it was. And we have the Tellez situation on the left. Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka played fantastically. And one of the things that they did that I know this was coached and told to them, so I'm praising Ole for this. They got forward with intention. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka many times was heading down the wing toward the byline with intent. I think that sometimes Aaron gets stuck between two minds because he's so concerned with being this amazing defensive player that he doesn't want to get too far forward. But let's talk about that first goal yesterday. I'm telling you right now, if that's Liverpool, that goal doesn't happen because Jordan Henderson, basic baller, can't do what Paul Pogba did to start that first goal off. He's just not doing it. You know, it was just oozing class. So the ball comes. Paul Pogba I believe it was McGinn. Paul Pogba just left him. Is McGinn Scottish? He sent him back to the old firm if he's Scottish. That's all I know. McGinn could be an Irish name, but it could be Scottish. All I know is Paul Pogba made him look silly. Releases the play. Aaron Wan-Bissaka then, down the wing. Trent, come outside. Stop telling me Aaron can't cross at all. My guy put in a nice cross. And for, again, the Martial haters, this guy scored a striker's goal, and I'm sure it gave Ole a football-gasm, a strike-gasm. I don't know, but I'm sure he was twitching because at the end of the day, listen, Martial gets his head stuck in, glancing header, beautiful goal. And I'm telling you right now, that the manager gets credit for how the players, the fullbacks, were getting up the pitch yesterday and putting those crosses in. Ollie got it right. Ollie got the lineup right. And I'm going to tell you right now, another reason he got the lineup right, and I've said this a million times, I never like to see Scott McTominay play ahead of any of our midfielders, but it's, there's nothing he does better than Donnie. I always joke, except knee slides, because Usman said he's got the best knee slides in the game. But I always joke about that. But I thought about it after watching the game yesterday, and there is one side of his game that I don't know if Donnie does, because I've never got a chance to see it, so I don't know if Scott's not better. And it's this. It's kicking people. So ultimately, Scott was put in the game yesterday to harass Peaky Blinders, because I said it before, as long as you keep Jack Grealish quiet. And let me tell you what, Jack Grealish, after Paul Pogba, was the best player on the pitch yesterday. That guy oozes class. So you don't have to like him, but that guy, well, he would look so good in the Manchester United shirt with them short socks. I said it before, hair gel flowing. This guy, man, has United all over him. United, he's going to be at United or Liverpool. I really feel like that United and Liverpool will either get Sancho or Grealish. Each of us will get one or the other, in my opinion. And so it'd be nice if we got both, but I just don't see that happening. At the end of the day, I feel like the setup was right. We played a great game. There was more consistent attacking patterns of play yesterday. And I just felt like overall, the other thing that our manager is usually pretty terrible at, but he got 100% right. Because while Scott was doing his thing, kicking people, he was terrible everything else besides that. He gave the ball away at least 3 or 4 times. One pass was so bad that the defender literally didn't even have to move. He just passed it right over to him. And it wasn't a short pass either. It was like a 20-yarder right to the defender. I was like, what is this guy doing? He got dribbled past quite a few times. It was how Scott can roll. But he had to come off, and he had to come off early. And guess what? Ollie yanked him and brought on Matic. Matic is better defensively. Yes, Matic is slow. He slows up the play. But he is better defensively because he's better positionally. He gets in the right positions, really because he's a veteran. So that was a change that needed to be made, and Ollie made it, and he made it early. So fair play to the manager. He made the right change at the right time. These are things this guy hasn't done right. If Ollie's doing this stuff right, if he's setting us up right, if he's getting the personnel right, if he's making the right, not only tactical tactics for games, but the right tactical change during the game, I'm telling you, he deserves praise. And I was so excited about that win. I just spit everywhere, all over my truck. I don't care. I just spit. I'm excited. You know why? Because United are joint top. And if we win our next 2 games, we'll be solo top. Believe that. And people are going to be chasing us. You know why? Because Southampton are going to do the business this weekend, and they're going to take points off of Liverpool. You heard it here first. Then we're going to smack Burnley. Then it's a showdown at Anfield. We'll be top of the league. Liverpool looking up, not knowing what in the world happened, and we're going to go there and sucker punch them jokers, because if we keep everyone fit and we're playing this way, I'm telling you, I'm not getting gassed yet. I told Rich, I told everyone, I'm not getting gassed until after the Liverpool match. But you guys got to admit, it's looking, bare minimum, let's just enjoy the ride, because it's looking better than what it's looked for a long time. And again, a lot of that, in my opinion, is because our players are so good. But here's the other thing. While I don't think Ollie's the best manager, best tactician, and all that, I'll praise him when he deserves it. And I'm also going to say this. Ollie has, I don't think he's got all the players that he's wanted, but I feel like he's in his own way trying to put some pressure on the board to get players. So whether they're not who he's wanted or not, we're at least signing some players and trying to move some players on. So you have to credit the guy and give credit where it's due. I feel like that I've said this of late. For me, Ollie is the guy preparing things for the next guy. And you guys know, so Brendan, if you're watching this, Jamie, if you're watching this, ready to throw haymakers my way. I personally felt like Potch was the best choice for next. I believe that from what I've seen of Potch, what I think he can do. However, I think that Ollie is bare minimum able to really lay a strong foundation for who's next. So who's to say Potch isn't next, but maybe it's 2 or 3 years down the line and maybe we win a few cups and win some things with Ollie. Honestly, I have no agenda but winning. So if that's how it could go, listen, I'd take it today. If you tell me right now that we'll have Ollie for 18 months, win 3 cups, and bring in someone else, or say we brought in Potch, and Potch would say won a few cups himself, I'd take it because I don't dislike Ollie at all. And I think that the thing is, I just don't like the fact that I feel like he has to learn some things on the job. But I feel like after yesterday, there were things he did different that shows me he learned. And so I'm the first one to put my hands up and say, look, I give credit where it's due. And for me, man of the match is Paul Pogba. Anyone that says they don't like him, he's playing with, just that's your agenda. You're as biased as people say that people like me are against the manager. But I'm gonna step back and say, for me, Ollie was at the freaking wheel yesterday, and I feel like he got it right. If we see this for the rest of the year, my goodness, we could do it, guys. I'm telling you, we could do it. Anyway, it's been Sean from Worldwide Red Show. Hope you guys are having an amazing new year. I just like the fact I could sit all weekend, happy that we got that W early. And let's go again midweek. I believe we have City on Wednesday in the Cup. I don't care. Rotate. I'm off. Right now I'm thinking league. Let's get Diallo in. Let's get some people in. Palestri. Let's get these people in, and let's play them in the Europa League. I don't know about you guys, but I could give 2 flying flips about the Europa League. If we get through the first, if we get through, who we play? Valencia, right? We got Valencia first? I think so. If we get through Valencia first, is it Valencia? I'm having a brain cramp today, man. I'm trying to get stuff together to move, and my head isn't working. If we get through the first stage of the Europa League, then maybe we take it more serious. But I'm not worried about that. For me, it's all about the league right now. Let's satisfy our position. Let's push and see if we can't really have a go in a title challenge. Anyway, until next time, guys, like, subscribe, get involved. I'll be seeing you guys on all the streams. Until next time, this has been Sean, Worldwide Red Show. Follow me at WWReds_show on football Twitter. I'm out.